Hello and welcome back to Wargame with me, Gary. So I've done a little bit of a halt on the sand dune. I wanted a bit of a breather from that, especially as I'm finishing something which I'm not probably going to use that often. So what I thought I'd do is I'd get back to painting some of that huge project that I've started. And what have I got here? There's 7 ancient Assyrians. Just hold them up. Oh, let's put them in some kind of order. So I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll tip that down. Now, so whilst I'm rattling on, you can look at the figures I've done. Now, what I've done is I've introduced a little bit more bronze into these, mainly because of the history that I've started reading. If I'm going to concentrate on Tudia, first king of ancient Syria, now, so I'll just turn it around. That would have been going on in around about the early Bronze Age, and of course ancient Syrian history goes on to the later Iron Age, but I think they've come out quite well. I'm quite pleased with them. But what I've done is, you can see from this guy at the end, I've done a little bit of iron, but mostly bronze helmets for all of them. So I've done a mix on them, just so that I can mix it in a little bit so that they'll look. I think by doing that, I'll be able to use them throughout the historical period. Which will be easier for me, and let me just show you one of these. Now these are from the Shamash regiment, or the Shamash Corps, and I've not seen anything which talks about the actual. Not seen anything which talks about the actual regiments, but it has spoken. So it does talk about the Shamash Corps and the Ishtar Corps and other such Assyrian organisations. So that's what I'm going to do is I want to finish this Shamash Corps as soon as possible. So I've got 3 regiments of these to do. It's 24 in a regiment. And then I'm going to have to get some chariots, some archers, some slingers, and some cavalry. But generally, I'm quite pleased with the way that's turned out. Yeah, so not three bad, not three bad. Now, something else I've been working on, and this is for my brother-in-law, Mickey Brown. He's an old paratrooper, and he loves military history. And I painted one of these. It's one of my big figures. I think like someone might correct me. I think it's 74, maybe 54, 70, or 72. I don't know. But I bought these for him some years ago. I mean, it was quite a while ago. And he moved house, and whilst they were transporting, he knocked the plume off. The head came off. The sabotage, I believe they call it, that came off. So what I did, I took it into my mending shop. I put it all back together. Picked up a little bit more on the highlight, because I've learned a bit more about the highlights. And the black horses, I find they're not as interesting, I find, generally, as other colours. Whites whites can be a little bit. But blacks can be a little bit simple, a little bit plain. I use the word I'm looking for. But what I've done is I've really gone to town on the highlights. I don't know if you can see it there, but yeah. So so that, and this guy, I don't know what factory it's from. Who produces this, but I believe it's one of who's the famous French marshal, cavalry marshal? Monroe, no. Anyway, you know what I mean. Anyway, this is one of his aides-de-camps. It'll come to me in a minute. That's old age. Anyway, so that's where I'm at the moment. I've 7 more ancient Assyrians, and a rather special large figure, I think. So all the very best, everybody, and I'll see you later. Take care, bye.